Alright, what's up my gamers? We're back again with another video. Now today is a video on the ROG Swift PG42UQ. Now this is a new monitor that just came out apparently for ASUS. It is 4K OLED, 140 Hz for PC and console as well. So if you play on console, you can use this. I mean, 140 Hz, boom. That's all you really need. I mean, that's all you're really gonna get for 4K unless you have like a two 3090 Ti's. I only have one. I don't have two, but yeah. Here we go. Now let's take a look at this video. For those of you guys that don't know, I do have a tech channel / gaming channel that is technically my main channel. You guys want to check that out? Nate Push Weights. This is the gaming channel. We're going to be watching this because I'm thinking about getting a new monitor, and it involves gaming because everything about our channel is gaming pretty much. The tech chap just dropped this video. Let's take a look.
Tech chap, and this is the new ASUS ROG PG42UQ, and I'm very excited to try this. It's a 42-inch 138Hz OLED gaming display, and actually, as you might be able to tell, I'm not in the visual studio. You might be able to hear the car engines over there. This is actually in the paddock at Silverstone Circuit, which you probably know is where they hold the British Grand Prix.
All right, the only thing I noticed off the bat,
it's a 42-inch.
This doesn't have HDR, which is okay. It is a 4K display without HDR, 10-bit, which is perfect.
Silverstone Circuit, which you probably know is where they hold the British Grand Prix, but really, I'm here for this.
There it is.
They've been teasing these new big 4K OLED monitors since January, but finally I've been able to get hands-on, although only for a couple of hours, and of course I'm willing to wait for my review sample back at the studio to run all my tests and see if it actually lives up to the hype, and crucially, the price. And firstly, there are two models, a 42 and a 48-inch, and they are identical, other than the size and price. So it will depend on your setup and how far away you sit from it, but I reckon this 42...
All right, so it is 138 Hz. I'm sure you can overclock this. Now, 138, they should have just made it 140. I mean, 138 Hz, why did they make it 138? They could have just made it 140 off the rip.
Inch will be the best option.
I mean,
for
that's
most
just me. Why stop at 138?
And if that's not enough, we've got three 48-inch displays all together playing Project Cars 2. I don't even want to know how much this setup would actually cost. But looking at the screens, you can see the razor-thin bezels do make a multi-monitor setup kind of interesting. If you had a dream monitor checklist, I would bet this ticks off almost everything. 4K OLED HDR 120 Hz, although easily overclockable to 138. Brightness tops out at 900 nits, which isn't quite mini LED levels of brightness, but it's still beyond what almost all OLED TVs can pump out. It's also G-Sync and FreeSync compatible. We get VRR, ALLM, we get a 0.1 millisecond response time as a result of that glorious OLED panel. And actually, compared to using a regular OLED TV as a monitor, ASUS have added these custom heatsinks to prevent dimming and keep the temperatures down. Because as someone who has experienced that dimming when I've used an LG OLED TV as a monitor, this is actually a big deal. The screen also gets this anti-glare micro texture coating, which gives the screen a nice matte finish and softens any lights and reflections. I reckon I'll have to get my microscope out for this one when I test it in my full review, but ASUS are saying this has a sharper sub-pixel layout compared to most other OLED displays. So in theory, your 4K resolution will be extra crisp. In terms of design, well, from the front you can see there is basically no bezel here, which not only looks good, but also has the functional benefit of taking up less room on your desk.
Bro.
It's also incredibly thin at the top, but then it does get a little bit chunkier as you go down with the heatsinks, the ports, and everything else.
I need to know the price. I need to know the price right now, bro. I will get this. Not right now, obviously. We got to keep making videos on YouTube. But, bro, this is top tier, top of the line. You guys let me know in the comment section, do you agree? HDMI, 2 HDMI, probably 1 display port. Let's see, HDMI, 4 HDMIs. Wow. 4 HDMIs, 1 display port, and a USB Type A port, and a headphone jack, and another USB Type A port. It's crazy. That's pretty top tier. Now, I wish to have 2 display ports, but the HDMI works. It is what it is. Contrast ratio, okay.
Accuracy, the factory calibration, and the OLED's 1 millionth of 1 contrast actually make it a surprisingly capable work and editing monitor. And
bro, for them to actually do a 4K 1 millisecond response time is actually insane.
Hard to get a sense of sound quality from these during my hands-on, literally at a racetrack, but we do get...
You gotta pair this with like a 3090 Ti though, bro, you really do.
So this should offer some pretty incredible sound for a monitor. So, first impressions. Well, these are absolutely incredible. Although I do still think there's some room for improvement. For example, that 138 Hz.
Now, it is a 45-inch. I don't mind a 45-inch, I guess you could say. I would rather have like a 27 with at most a 32, 36. But a 45, ooh.
2-inch will set you back £1,400, and the 48 will be $1,500, which actually isn't as steep of a premium as I had expected for the bigger size.
Damn. So actually, my monitor, my 240, my 3440 by 1440p monitor is actually cost more than this monitor, which is actually shocking.
See you next time right here on Tech Chat. If you'll excuse me.
overall, guys, I mean, gaming in 4K actually looks insane. Not to mention the specs on this build. It has FreeSync, G-Sync, it's 4K OLED, OLED. Oh, God, 50 inches. It's 50 inches. I don't know if I can do 50 inches. Maybe if they made a downscale version, 32 at most. That's me. I'm gaming on that. I'm playing competitive gaming on that. I don't care about 200 hertz, 144 hertz. Maybe you can overclock this to 160. You probably could. I don't know. But it doesn't have a 1 millisecond response time. It has 0.1 millisecond. That's crazy, bro. For 4K OLED? Oh my gosh. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's pretty much it for this video. Should we get this? We got to make some more videos. Keep watching the ads, guys. And I'll see you in the next video.